Yo, what's up, guys? I didn't realize it's been 19 minutes. I thought it's been 15 minutes. No, I'm multitasking. I got home kind of late because I took a break. And, you know, I didn't really get a chance to take a break like after coming home. Although my break was supposed to be going to the store, but then, it was a pain in the ass, so it wasn't too much of a break, technically speaking. Hi Juan, hi PT, hi Spin, hello Bill, hello Bishop, hi Ayuk, hello Phyllis, hello Jeremy, hi Liv, hi Steph, hi Sumi, hi Ryle, hi Ak. There's so many of you now. Hi Jacob, that is hard to say hi to everyone. What's up? How you doing? I don't even know how to say some of your names. If people just had like a name like Jared, it would be easier to say, but that's not the case. Hi Philip. Hello everybody. Hello, hi Owen. Hi, how's it going, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hi, Love. Hi, Spider. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going? I went outside. I like just bundled up and I went outside. I wanted to do some Christmas shopping because I had like a few other things I wanted to buy. I'm a little like extra for Christmas and gifts and stuff like that. I don't know. I like to like take my time and do research and like find like, the perfect little gifts for everyone, but that can be pretty hard to do, you know? But it was a good walk, so I don't really regret it, although it's a pain uh because it is kind of cold. But yeah. Hi Sale, how you doing? What's up? What's up? But yeah, so I mean I what am I even saying? I don't even know what I'm saying, honestly. I took a nap and after that everything went to like shit because I started to feel like groggy and then I got a headache. Oh god, I hope I didn't just spray my drink. I don't think I did. I'm still gonna drink it. I don't think that would even do anything. Like it's just a spray. I accidentally like misted my drink here. But whatevs. How's everyone doing? What's up? How's everybody's Christmas shopping going, first of all? Are you guys doing Christmas shopping or not? Did I touch grass? A little bit. Hello, Kamel. It's going well. How are you? Hi, Venice. Where's the Caro? One of those. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna take that as a no. A yes for somebody. Hi, Lucas. Not much, not much. I need to show you guys a picture of the Christmas tree. I realize it's gonna take me a few years to get all the ornaments that I need and the decorations in order to make the Christmas tree the way I want it to be. So I'm like, okay, I'll settle for good enough for now because I am not spending more money on a Christmas tree. Hey, what kind of chessboard did you buy? But like I kind of went all out with the Christmas tree a little bit, but then like it's not even it's still not enough. You know what I mean? It's still not enough. Black Friday sales suck though, so I didn't really buy anything on Black Friday. And I did get myself a super note because I take a lot of notes. I have a planner, I have a calendar I use every single day. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna invest in one. It's gonna be like my Christmas gift to myself. So I did get myself one and it should be coming in a few days. I'm pretty excited for it. And I'm gonna end up probably getting rid of most of my notebooks because they take up so much space for me that I'm trying to, you know, minimize a little bit and have everything in one place if I can. So like that I'm gonna move like everything to that device truthfully, and I can technically read on it but it doesn't have backlight so I can't read at night, which is fine. Like if I go to a coffee shop it'd be nice to have it, regular shopping. Well, what are you shopping all the time for? It is common. Why is it so common to get a headache? Like it's so weird. A wooden one, nice. I have like 3 sets of chessboards, which is a problem. I don't know if I have Phoenix. I don't know. Are you talking about the Netflix show? I started rewatching Oran High School Host Club. I was just in that kind of mood. So rewatching that, and I don't know what that is, Ayuk. And you bought juice and soda. No, I don't. I mean, it's not Christmas shopping, I would argue. It might be some sort of shopping. Can we see them? See what? The Christmas tree? Or what are we talking about? Hmm. Hi, Mad Mac. How you doing? Oh, yes, that one. He sounds like a show on Netflix. I have not, yeah, I have not had the time to. I got off yesterday. I had to, figure out dinner, and then I was tired. I went to sleep pretty early yesterday, and then I still ended up taking a nap today. I guess I'm just feeling tired. And then I've been working all day, and then I went out for 2 hours, and then I'm back. And so, a lot going on. I will post a tray on Discord. Might as well. Might as well. Oh, nice. A MacBook Pro is pretty cool. And a notebook. Yeah, I did get dinner pretty late. Like I don't know. Figuring things out, figuring out the schedule still, and that's totally normal. And I've been streaming almost every day, so obviously I have less time for other work as well, because for a while I was doing every other day. But I'll stream almost every single day for now. Why not? And so luckily the next video is almost ready. So I should be releasing another video soon. And I'm working on a next video, and then my daily routine. Oh my god, I have like what 3-4 different things I'm working on. But it's been hard because I just moved and it's the holidays, so my routine's a little different. Like I've had to make time to like basically move in and organize the place, like Christmas decorations, buying Christmas stuff like presents, and figuring out all of that. And I'm working on the new channel, and that's a lot of work, and script writing and whatever goes into video production. And then the stream, and then I'm working on an automation program. So now it's like, how do I fit, because I gotta fit the gym back in, and I need to also have some sort of social life. So it's been a little hard. And I have to fit in chess studying, because I'm not going to get 2100 if I'm not studying. So so I've been working with Python. I like Python. I mean, like, honestly, like, I think back in the day I just didn't have discipline to code much, or the understanding when it comes to like how to study. But I've gotten much better with that these days, and so coding has been such a vibe. I love logic. Like, I love figuring out the logic. You get like a problem, you got to solve it. It's like, well, what logic do I apply here? How do I best optimize this, like make it as efficient as possible. I've been enjoying that a lot. It is, and I like that about it. And it follows like very similar, you know I guess, syntax to the English language. So it's been good. It's definitely been good. I've been enjoying that, and it's been good for if you want to work with AI. So that's why I've been focusing on Python. I'll play against new members. I'll give them a game. Otherwise, I can't. It's too much. I can't keep up with everybody, and I'm also trying to work on my rank, and so can't do that playing viewers consistently. A Python project together. Yeah, if I can fit something like that in, which I can't. Nope. Haven't gotten into that yet. I'm going to be working with Copilot soon, though, because I kind of outgrew the program I was working on for this specific thing, and or the program I was working with for the specific thing, and now I gotta work on actual code and hopefully get into vibe coding. But you know, in order to do that, you still have to understand a good amount of code. My presenting has been getting better as well. I think I have. I mean, I took a class, I'm sure, in college a while back on data structure. Like, I took a good amount of computer science classes, so I know a lot of this stuff. It's just been a while since I've used it. You know, I did get a minor in computer science. I think I was 3 classes away from a major. So if I ever want to go back, I could get my major pretty quickly, probably. Like, so I'm not, you know, like too new to any of this stuff. That's why I understand the logic pretty easily. But you know, it's the syntax. Like, it's when you don't do something like coding for a while, you kind of have to relearn it, and then with every language it's a little different, and so you have to learn that. And so yeah, well, I think it's, well, I guess it depends on the instructions, I would argue, right? It depends, like, again, with the prompts, it's just kind of like using it to write scripts is very bad. You know, in general, unless you kind of guide it the right way. But at that point, you are putting in a lot of work still. So, you know, I didn't say you don't know how to write prompts. I'm saying in general, don't make this an ego thing. It's not that. Fair enough. Well, what other ones did you use? Nice. 783. This huge ego, man. It's like, I know how to write prompts. He's got his little teacup. But anyways, Claude is fine. Well, wait. No, Claude is Copilot, right? Like a part of Copilot. I thought it was. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be mistaking them. It's not relevant to me right now, so I don't remember it perfectly, but oh, it's not. Okay, well, I got it mixed up. Mm. Mm-hmm. Say a little. I mean, I worked a little bit with that, but I don't know. Why don't we do some puzzles now? Hello. Well, it depends. Like, chess, I've used Chess Tempo for puzzles. I've used Chessable for endgame, YouTube for openings. Okay. The Sony, I can never say the name, WXHM5 or something like that. What got me into chess? I think I just like randomly started playing, and I actually really liked it, and I got pretty good at it quickly, and that was nice. But yeah, I mean, that's it. I'm like, I should learn how to play chess because everybody seems to know, and I don't know how to play chess. I only started 3 years ago. In fact, I like barely knew the game, you know? So thank you. I'm just getting everything ready. Mm. Hi, Quad. I want to call you Quack, but I just realized not Quack. Like, it took me a second to realize such a thing. I want to say this. This. What if we do that, but then they can play that? So we play this and then we take that. Oh, wait, sorry, you guys can't see. I knew that. Longest chess session, maybe 8 hours? 9? Okay. I want to say that. And then if they play that. Why don't we play this first? It makes the most sense because we don't want to allow something like that. So we play that. Oh, okay. Well, it's on me. I should have this. Maybe that. But then it's I think we need to keep checking though. That's the problem. If we don't just keep checking, we are going to... Oh, I see it. I see it. It's this, that, and then that. Never mind. I should have calculated all the way through. My bad. Okay. I mean, why not just take this? Like, we have enough pieces to defend here. It's not a problem. Like, I say take. And then... take. Oh, I see the problem. That... Oh, but you know what? This, take, that. Okay, I see it. There you go. Okay, not enough left. Okay, ugh, okay. Another one of these. That's the first obvious check. So I'm thinking that that's the most apparent check. Everything else is not, doesn't seem to lead to anything. We have this, but then, you know, that's not exactly a good thing. But we have to check. So we check here. And then... I mean, this is like the simplest one. That... Just gotta make sure there's not anything else I might be missing. This... Oh, okay, we have that, possibly. Because I see something like that, and that could be a little... but doesn't do that much. Like, that's totally fine. Even if they check, we're pretty okay if we just, you know? Yeah. Penalty and puzzles? You didn't get the points. I mean, that first, and then that. Okay. You lose 1 year of your life if you make a mistake. I bet there is some sort of... I want to say that. That. Definitely there's a trap here. Actually, I can probably just win the knight. Hmm. I mean, takes. 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 Hmm. I like something like that. Double check's not a bad idea either. This and then maybe that. You know, I think that could possibly work better. Actually, it does because they can't go here, so that's much better. Hmm. Hmm. I want to say this, but then they go there and then that. That's not exactly good either. This, that. Oh, but then we can possibly take that. Takes. I mean, I think it makes the most sense here to just take that. Then that. Let's say that. I want to say that. But then I guess we could just take this knight. I don't see the problem there. Hi, Jordan. How's it going? This and then that. There you go. It seems pretty easy now. Why not something like that? There you go. What is going on here? I want to say this. But what? Maybe that? That? Nah, that would fork him though. So take. Hmm. Hmm. Besides this, like, okay, it was just that. Okay, let's play some chess. Free stuff is free stuff has a fee in the US. Okay. All right. Just yeah, free stuff with a. Have you been to LA? If anybody offers to give you their mixtape for free, it's not free. It's for a fee. Oh well, it's probably for the better you haven't been there. No, it's something. Wanna love you forever. Thank you, thank you. I agree. Tilt gods definitely keep away. What do I feel like playing here? What's decline a free win? I'm tired. I don't know why I've been tired. I don't know, but I have faith in my abilities. Smith Mora. I never take the Smith Mora unless I know what I'm doing, which I don't. So Smith Mora is a how to put this. Why gets mad and throws. If I help you get 2,000, can you help yourself? Get there too. It's a team effort. We have more time. It's so much easier to see moves and threats when you're watching someone else. Yeah. Yeah. That sums it up. Oh, I could do this. Yeah, it's very like you get very tunnel vision when you're the one playing for whatever reason. A lot of theories why animals yawn. Why? What are the theories? To get more oxygen. Wait, why does it happen when people are tired though? Do they need more oxygen? Mm. Oh no, my horse. Indeed. Oh, Gotham chess, of course. Mm-hmm. 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 It's kind of helped me, and I'll take it. It helped me. Like, I kind of wanted my queen involved at this point. I know we haven't castled yet, and yes, that's not a good thing, but hear me out. Our pieces are active. I don't know. Why did they decide to give up the pawn? I wasn't expecting that type of throw. I think I was fine there, honestly. See, it is easy to say a little bit more pressure, but you have to be very careful in a position like this when you haven't castled yet. What do I feel like playing? I could play that. I could play something like this. Hey, thank you. Thank you. What did I just miss? Who's anonymous? Thank you. Thank you, anonymous. Mirror neurons, what are those? You can do 50k? Well, good on you. Oh god, to tell the scientific community. Well, what if there's like an overlap happening here and the scientific community is actually a chess community? What if? What if? Oh, and thank you. Why does it say anonymous? It wasn't anonymous, was it? I gotta check. Oh, it was anonymous. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Mm. 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 Let's do something like that. We need a knight to be involved here. Certainly. Yeah, why is it that... Oh, we're winning on the clock! Hell yeah. Hmm. Knight happy. Yes. Oh, yeah, give me a second, sorry. I'll let you know. Just gotta focus. Mm. For 600, foundational stuff always first. Look up foundational principles and foundation for chess, and then board vision. Hey, thank you, Bill. Thank you. Okay, this position's great for us, truthfully. Like, no complaints. Mm-hmm. 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 That. Mm. Um. That. That. Mm-hmm. Mm. A lot going on here. I just need to literally like. Mm. GG's. A mystery. It's not bullshit research about it. Wait, what is the research on it? Well, theory is theory. I mean, thank you. Thank you, Bill. I am currently working on getting my rating back to 2000 after my tilt. So rated games only. You read a lot about that topic. Well, you guys are free to share what you've learned. Oh, and thank you. I mean, I think people should really share their opinions. It doesn't exactly like you can share research without the research being 100% reliable. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no reason to take it so personally. Of course, I'm missing certain context, perhaps because I can't read the whole chat, but I don't really think it's something to get that angry about unless it's something that's somehow harmful and being shared as if it's absolute, which I don't think that's the case here. You know? Da -da. Mm. Mm -hmm. Maybe I'll do this. Why not? Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Let's do that. Yeah, I don't know what I feel like I missed something here because I don't really know what this argument is about specifically. I don't know what specifically was shared. You know what I mean? So let me think. I want to say this, but not really interested. How about we do that? Yeah. I don't know. What was so dumb about it though? I'm actually curious. Like what specifically? Give me a sec. Gotta keep thinking here. I want to say maybe that. This. I'm trying not to like go too quickly, but let's think. The square is very weak, unfortunately. So how about that? That can definitely be played. So I don't like that. Let's play this first. That. And then I like the idea of maybe something like that. But then I feel like we could get trapped like that if we're not careful. So let's do maybe this. Crap, I'm starting to get cramped in this position. That's not a good thing. You know? Okay. Crap, I just got myself forked. Or not forked per se, but here, let's do this. Actually, it kind of works out because we have threats, other threats, so I think we're fine. I need to focus. It just said brain on chat because everybody was confidently stating stuff that they have no idea about. Do you know about that topic? Because I don't know anything about that topic, so I can't comment on it. All right, give me a sec. That. Your own plan for what? Da, 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 da. Okay, I want to play this. Let's see. That. I don't want to open a position this much, though. I feel as if that might get scary. Alright, I'm not gonna waste too much time. This, that. Hmm. I want to say that, but then let's see, what will they play after that? This, that, 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 that. I won't waste too much time. Mm-hmm. That, that. This, that. What? I'm missing so much of what's going on in the chat. I gotta focus on these games so I don't lose on the clock. But it seems kind of funny. Okay, this, that. Hmm. Want to say this? Mm-hmm. Actually, I think that was a mistake now that I'm like looking at it. Let's see. This, that, that, that. I never expected there to be so much. Give me a sec, sorry. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I literally can't even. Yeah, the yawns topic has a lot of drama. It's interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh fuck, I messed up. Wait, I didn't. Holy shit, this is such a crazy position. Wow. It's insane. Hmm. Let's think now. Hmm. We can just change, like, we can do this here. I think we'll be fine. Hi, Pula, how are you? Hmm. Okay. I want to say this. This, that. I need to play maybe a little faster. Okay. I don't want to lose on the clock. Like, there's not that much time left. There's no point of taking this long. $36. Mm-hmm. Mm. I don't know why I'm taking so long. Just freaking move. $11. Just gonna ruin the clock anyways. I shouldn't do that, you know what I mean? All right, there. All right, we did it. Why would they put you? It's considered mad? That's crazy. ADHD is considered mad. I feel like so many people in the US have ADHD. What? Also, asylums are still a thing? I can. If you guys have any questions. Thank you, Bill. Uh, that's holy shit. Yep, 2000 is getting closer. Yeah, man, I almost lost on the clock. Like, I can't be doing that kind of stuff, but I am. So... oh, I keep forgetting that this move here is a mistake. Why is this move a mistake in this opening? I always forget. I guess because it puts the bishop on a weak pawn that can be attacked on b5. So, it's not actually good. Bishop e3. Wow, h3 is not a bad move here either. Scandinavian defense. Yeah. It's splendid. Right, it is very common, so it's weird. Hi, Calvin. I do agree that trolling for that kind of stuff is annoying, but I think you gotta be able to tell when it's trolling and just a discussion, and sometimes people are not the best with their words. But their intent isn't... it's not like bad faith. So... crazy game. Yeah, I don't think Juan meant it in bad faith. Like, I don't think that's the case at all. I do agree that sometimes people speak in absolute terms, which is not the best because some people do believe it even though it's not fully true or maybe not as backed up as they think it is. I mean, people on TikTok do that a lot. But I think calling people stupid is not the way to go because it's not a stupidity thing. Truthfully, sometimes people are just aware of that fact. So truthfully, the only people I think who are stupid are the ones who come in here and they're like, ugh, why am I here? Like, well, free will, I guess. No, I'm playing rated today. Like, why am I in this live stream? I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes people come in, they're like, who are you? And I'm like, don't knock on my door and ask me who I am. Should be asking who you are. Just... it's like really something else, you know what I mean? So, let me think. I always forget what I'm supposed to be playing here. Da da da. What do I want to play here? I could play something like this. It's not the worst, actually. They're pretty aggressive now. But they're gonna help me develop quite a bit from what I'm seeing here. Da 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 da. I see what they're trying to do. Pretty aggro, truthfully. Like, I almost want to play this and just keep developing. You know what? It wouldn't be the worst for me to just kind of like take away their queen considering it made so many moves. You know what I mean? They spent a lot of moves on their queen, so they're underdeveloped, so it doesn't make... It's not the worst idea to just exchange here. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're gonna move your queen 4 times, you're investing 4 moves into that. You know what I mean? It's like pretty... We'll do this first. And then we'll take. But yeah, like, it's insane to trade at that point. Sorry, give me a second. I have to do a little bit of thinking. Because there's quite a bit going on here. This, that. It's not the worst. I want to say this. Say, take that. No. That. 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 And then I'm thinking... Should I give him a pawn back? I shouldn't have done that. Let's do that. I'm terrified. I don't want to help them develop though. That's not my goal. I want to say this, but then... I helped them. I'm not happy about that. Very annoyed about that, actually. That. That. Let's do that. That. Oh, we need an escape square, honestly. This is so lame, I don't have an advantage anymore. I don't like it. Okay. That. Hmm. I want to say this. Well, that, but then that's not good. So let's keep going. I'm gonna say this. Hmm. Hmm. I need an escape square. Honestly, I need an escape square here. Yeah, it's really annoying on that square, isn't it? I gave him the pawn back after I worked so hard to get it. Ugh. Gave up my advantage just like that. How lame is that? I want to say this, but of course, there are threats there. I mean, let's do that. I think I gave him an advantage because now their king is active. Unfortunately. We're gonna go ahead and play that. Although, I think something like this wouldn't have been bad at all. You know? Yeah, the king is important in the end game. That's why it's a little difficult here, you know? Well, what are they gonna play? We'll just take that whole side, but then we have to rush to the other side. Scary. I want to say that. Let's do that first. Actually, I don't mind them being in the corner there. Fuck. Okay, hold up. That's not good. That's actually starting to get scary. I didn't see that check. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Hmm. Yeah, this is at least a draw. Mm. Mm. Wonder if I can just do this. Something like this is not the worst either. Oh, but then... Yeah, let's keep doing that. Da, da, da. Mm-hmm. Let's do this. That. This. That. Hmm. Scary. This. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I gotta be careful not to get myself fucked over here, to put it nicely. Okay. Oh. Am I gonna be too slow? I am. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm too slow. Oh, that's so lame. Hmm. That sucks. They won the endgame. Unfortunately. And they're not bad enough to not know their endgame. Ah, damn. That was hard. I didn't like I was trying to rush because I did not want to start losing on the clock. And I didn't realize that they were closer. I wouldn't have not have exchanged that at all. I would have literally just like I was up a pawn. I didn't have to exchange. Truthfully. Do you know what I mean? Damn. I see. Thinking of the day. Well, at least we got our points back pretty quickly. At least I got him back. Like my points. Right? That was not bad. Thank you, Bill. Jokes. I love the Scotch Gambit. It's fun. Oh, you love me very much. Does that mean something different in Vietnam? Very bad game, unfortunately. They didn't fall for the tactic. Sadly. I'm sad about that. Every something you take. Thinking of the day. I want to say something like that. But let me think. Honestly, I don't mind that pawn break too much. I feel as if it could be good for us. But this is a little aggressive, so there's a lot to be said about this position. That. Yeah, lost the pawn. My bad. Oh well. Sloppy plays. Hmm. Feel as if this might be a little aggressive, but I'll keep thinking. Play that. That's a little aggressive. Like I played a little too, quickly there and ultimately regretted it. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay, well my bishops are really good. Hey, taking back, thank you. During a match. From a courage check, that's funny. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, give me 1 second. See, you belong to me. This is hella crazy and I shouldn't, but going to that. Hella aggro. Hmm. But I mean our pieces are on the king's side, so I feel as if I might be able to get away with it. I don't know. God damn it. Kill me. Oof. Okay. I want to say this. Damn, there's definitely ideas here, but can I say something like that? Oh my gosh, there's so much going on here. Alright, we play like that. It's aggro AF, but okay. I want to say we can play something like that and we can really try to this, that. But I don't know. This isn't exactly a good thing. I want to say this, but I don't really like that either. But the two bishops is amazing. Hmm. Hmm. How about we play something like that? And then just push. Hmm. It's just such a closed position. It's annoying, to be honest. Hmm. Gonna go ahead and play this and hopefully not mess up too badly. This is creating a lot of holes, so. Okay. That. And then what if we play that? No, we should probably play. Okay. Hmm. This is like so much pressure, but like I'm down a pawn, so I need to win in the middle game or have more time. Yeah. Actually, this wouldn't have been too bad of a move looking at it now. Why didn't I play that? That would have been actually pretty decent looking at it. Check, and then but then we wouldn't really be able to play that. Hmm. Okay. I should have Okay, well this is the easy option now. No. Super. Uh, the plan? What's the plan? Hmm. Well, actually, I technically can't know that. You know how annoying it is when this move is played on me? I bet they're fuming. I would be. Hi, James. Kinda. Kinda. Today's definitely a better day, chess-wise. So I use Yahoo email for one of my emails besides Gmail, and they've introduced what you'd call streak trackers, like goals. 1 out of 3 goals a day for checking an email, checking a whatever. And let me tell you, that's the craziest freaking thing ever. Okay. Like, it's so dumb. Like, you know what I mean? There's no other way of like putting it. It's just really freaking stupid. So I don't know. Just thought that was kind of funny. Now the problem with their night is that it's very active, so let's be careful. Like they're like, oh, congrats, you reached your goal. And I'm like, who wants to reach goals with emails? That's so lame. You know, maybe this is just the wrong demographic or something, but that's so lame. What is Yahoo Chess? I've never. Interesting. Sounds very interesting, actually. I have to think quickly because I don't want to take too long. But I do want to open the position as much as I can. So that's super important. But let's see, we're actually not too bad here. We could play something like that. This, that, and then that. Yeah, let's do this. It's totally fine. But then this. I kind of like it though because we could line up like this and I think that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna say, oh, but then I don't want them to take that. Okay, let me think. Hmm. Take. And then just trying to think here. Oh, there's a really annoying fork, so don't really like that. Let's play that. Okay, so then let's play something like that. Maybe that's not the best, actually. But it's not the worst either. But I do have a lot of like. I need to defend. That's all. Okay. I think that we should go on the defense for now. Because I think that in a position like this low time, it's better to defend so you make more, like, better moves. That's been what I've learned so far from losing so many freaking games, you know what I mean? That's probably the best option. Don't give him any sort of chance. See, because they wanted to do this and then start some bullshit. But the nice thing is that they do that. We're not going to allow them to do that. You know? That. And then I like the idea of something like this. Well, that's kind of annoying. Okay. That. Okay. I want to say this. Oh no. I fucked up. Oh gosh, thank gosh they didn't see that. I got scared. See, this is what I mean. Ugh, like, at the end game, it's so easy to just mess it up and lose. Okay, I want to say this. But then they're gonna move out of the way, and that's super freaking annoying. Let's do that. Shit, shit, shit. Okay, hold up. Let's see that. Uh-oh. Yeah, we gotta do this. We don't have a choice. I'm fucked, truthfully. Maybe this would have been fine. Actually, maybe that would have been actually been better. But let's see. Okay, there's not even enough time for them, so we're gonna just win this. That's not what I wanted to play. God damn it. That's so frustrating. We're still gonna... I still won. Oh, I messed up that so badly at the end. That's why I don't like playing such complicated positions, because you always end up like... Eventually, everything weakens, correct? Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. And then you're left with 2 minutes to figure out a defensive position. Like, that's way too difficult to do. You need way more time for that. But it worked out. It worked out. uh... Yeah, it's something. I almost want to play something like that, but truthfully, no. I'll play this. I actually don't know this opening. Want to say this, that. Let's see that, do that. I mean, we can, technically. That does create kind of a weak position, well, weak pawn for them, so I don't mind it. I mean, I guess it does the same thing for us, so it's not the best, but... Interesting. God, I almost fucked that up, didn't I? I don't like how my pieces feel so meh. You know what I mean? Like they feel like a little tight. I don't like that at all. Oh no. I was supposed to play this. Ugh. Damn. They still messed that up somehow. Oh. Well, I guess I messed that up somehow. Well, maybe this one is resignable. I am technically Greek. Daniel, thank you. Wait, Sob, thank you. Thank you. I can't read. Thank you very much. I don't know what that says, but GG's. I'm technically Greek, Balkan, whatever. Not Iranian though, no. Yeah, this is totally GG. I totally messed this whole thing up very badly. Okay, let's try though. Let's try like really hard. Like super duper hard. That. We're not done yet though. I'm gonna keep trying. I think that there's actually a possibility here, but let's try and see. Yeah, not good. I just gave him the open file. Actually, yeah, this is over. Well, yeah, it's over. Oops. Yep. Unfortunate. That's exactly what I was expecting to happen there. I think we can just resign here. Unfortunately. Let's play some Bullet to end the night. Apparently. That's basically what's happening. Your name is so hard to read, the green. Oh my gosh. Hmm. So far, so good. Shit. Oh, naturally. We need an escape square, yeah? Nobody love me better. 17 seconds. Oh no. Oh, phew. I saw this coming and I still did it. Don't know why. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. I'm so slow. Okay, I'm gonna speed up there. That was ridiculous slow. Don't know why I keep doing that. That's not... Makes me feel this way. That. That. Really? Not good. Makes me happy. I'm not losing this game. Oh, come on. So lame. I can't move them. Okay. Oh, I won on time. Ooh. I don't think natural good looks that rare. I don't know. Like, at least not in New York. Like, I think... I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. There you go. I don't know. I think you guys just aren't looking close enough. I think most people are decent looking. No? It was so magical. Da da da. Magical. Shit. Let's do that. Somehow we got out of that. That's hilarious. By the way. What the Did not see that. What? Yeah. Doesn't mean that more ugly people exist or more beautiful. Those are both the extreme ends. Yeah, women don't really do that. I think like if a woman watches like content creator online, they don't really do that. They're not like, "Oh, you're so hot." Oh, darn it. Well, that's not fun. That's definitely like more of a I hate when I do that. I hate when I accidentally give them a free piece like that. All right, we got out of that nicely. What the f- Ooh, that's not nice. Oh, shit. I didn't see that. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna mate them with my knights. Okay, that. Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm trying to think the best that. Oh, I went on time. Yeah, we definitely don't do that. Scav is right. I think like in general it's very important that you're able to see beyond oh, one sec. Just people's looks, but I don't know, man. It's sorry, I have a hard time focusing while playing bullet games. Okay, let's think here. Uh, Thank you for all the pieces. I appreciate that. Well, it's over. Almost did that to myself. Mm-hmm. La la la. La 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 la. Good song. That. La la la. Oh no, oh no! The mouse slip! The mouse slip. Boo. Boo. Oh gosh. Alright, there you go. That was terrible. Oh, we were talking to you, Noel. I mean, in general. I think it's okay to compliment people, but sometimes that's the first thing people will come in here and say, or they say you're ugly or something like that, and it's like, dude, this is a chess channel. Um, doesn't matter if I'm ugly or not. No, it's not. Well, keep in mind a lot of these new people, and I can't keep up with the whole chat, but it's not just that. Like, this is just kind of a part of streaming. Like, you get a lot of people like that. You can try to filter it all out, but it's just gonna keep coming as long as you get new people. No, but like that's stuff people say. Some people are like they will like go off on your looks, you know what I mean? When it's like has nothing to do with your looks. It's a chess channel. One sec. And la, 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 la. Just can't get you out of my head. Just can't get you out of my. Wow, this person is like really coming for me. They're gonna like literally walk to. Wow, that's actually insane. Well, now they got themselves mated. I've gotten that before, like, oh, she's so mid, or like, you know, she's definitely average, but that's okay. And it's just like, what is that? First of all, that's mean because it's said in a derogatory way. Second of all, it's a freaking chess channel. Give me a break. But it happens a lot. And it's not just to me, it's like to any female content creator, especially in more, you know, male dominated niches. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people like that. It's true. Like, you'll get a lot of stuff like that, and it's just not necessary. Get you out of my head. La 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 la. I want to say that I'll do that. No problem. La la la. That. And then I like this. Fuck. Well, I did it to myself. La la la. Oh no. Did it to myself again. Sigh. Well, maybe somehow we'll be able to, you know. Don't know how, but perhaps. Oh, it's pinned. Oh no, not at all what I wanted to play. That sucks. Well, again, there's no point of comparing me to the Bow Test sisters and saying one is I'm prettier than someone else. Like, I think some people think that that's a compliment, but it's not. Like, putting one person down to lift somebody up is not a compliment. You know, like imagine something you cared about, right? And then like somebody saying that about you, like behind your back, like, oh, you're, you know, you're smarter than XYZ. Like, it's not. Like, you can compliment people without putting them down. That's all I'm saying. In fact, it's pretty important to be able to do that. Oh shit, what the hell? What did I just miss? Not good. Oh no, I missed everything. What the hell? How did that even happen? I did not see that. It's crazy. Wow. Yeah, listen, the biggest thing you can do is learn how to compliment people without putting someone else down when it comes to compliments. I mean, it's not exactly the most true thing though, but I do agree. When you say don't feed the trolls, I agree. Like, I think the best approach is just to ban. And that is what I do. But when you're making content outside of live streams, it's very different. Oh shit. Oh. Okay. Whatever. I mean, it worked out, I guess. They're just giving me all of their pieces and I will gladly take them. No shit. Now I'm giving them all my pieces. How lame is that? Damn, they're fast. I like it. Oh, okay. I'm chilling. Chilling. Gladly will take everything. Gladly. 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 I like this song. Da da da. Huh. Hmm. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Can I just mate with all of these pieces though? That would be super cool if I can. Honestly, I'd be very happy with myself, but it doesn't look like it. Oh god, what am I doing? Don't fold, don't fold. Scared. Well, now I can mate with all of them. Alright! Oh my god, I drew it. My Rapid days. Oh, I played like 5 games of Rapid or 6. Too many pieces. You called it. I stalemate guys, that was intentional. Oh no. I'm not playing this. I should have well, I was trying to check, but mind you, this freaking mouse keeps trolling me. Way too often, yeah. Wait, why did I just take that? That wouldn't be too bad actually if I just... Alrighty. I want to say this. That. That. Take it easy. That. Psst. That. This. I wonder if I can somehow, like... this first. And then I'm thinking that next. And then we can definitely do that. This? That? 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 Now what? That? Oh no. Oh gosh, that? 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 Oh! There was mate in one. Oh, he had mate in one. When? I did not even see it. Thank you. Okay. That. They just lock their own piece in there. I don't mind at all. That. That. Da, 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 da. Meh. Let's play that. Okay. Yeah, that's true. In real life, when they get to know you more. Unless, actually, some people are like that. I don't know. I'm pretty selective about that kind of stuff. Yeah, Mortal's Secrets on Freud. Yeah, very selective. I don't bother with people who give me a bad feeling. Oh shit, what did I just do? Or troll. Too old for that. I don't know about you guys, but is it my turn? Why are they taking so long? My gosh. Apparently it was my turn. Hmm. Da, 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 da. Oh shit. Over here about to mess up. That. I gotta be careful. My mouse needs to move faster. Oh my god, I got mated. Back rank. Ah! Prime time. But you learn a lot in your, 20s, right? And so, like, by your late 20s, you're less likely to deal with nonsense. I'm not playing that. Like, you get tired of it. So, like, I don't even bother at this point. Somebody gives me a bad feeling, I'm like, peace. Oh, darling. Sad song. I want to say that. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. They don't even have anywhere to go. It's jokes. Bro, I'm betting I made it if I'm not careful. But not today. There you go. Oh, happy birthday, Flop. They definitely have perks, you're right. Tomorrow's your 30th. That's the big 30 you should be celebrating. Anyone I talk to, okay, well, that might be something else besides intuition. Yeah, everybody says that 30s are more fun. Which makes sense because 20s are super sloppy. And in your 20s, you spend most of your life believing that you need to like have it together, start building it, but it's so not true. You know what I mean? Like, give me a sec. Darling. It's like jokes, honestly. Da, 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 da. Crazy ass freaking game. You can't tell me it's not. That was insane. By 40. Yeah, so I think like good advice for 20-year-olds is you don't need to have it together. Take risks. Have fun. Oh, for the love of... This person's pissing me off with their... Annoying. What did they just take? I don't even know what just happened. Oh, the freaking bishops. I hate bishops so much in the endgame. They're the worst things. Well, I think you should be working in your 20s too. But... One sec. Have a hard time with... Hmm... Hmm... I don't know what they're trying to play, but sure. Oh god. Boo. Blows. Oh, okay. Oh, thank god they didn't They didn't see what I was trying to do there. Phew. Well, good shit. What the fuck? Damn, I gave that to them. Not good. Not good. I didn't do well there. Oh yeah, building good habits in your 20s, important. Super important, I would say. It took me like, I think, probably most of my 20s to get to that point. Like, you know, where you can actually keep up with or like have good habits, and when you say you're gonna do something, like have the ability to do it. Fuck. Hmm. 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 Well, they're done for. Ah, what do you mean by good habits? Well, I mean, like, how do I, when we say habits, I mean, like, trying to think of like big habits, but one being like proper discipline. Do you know what I mean? Like being able to be organized enough to have your shit together and not struggle with basic things like cleanliness and making your bed and stuff like that. Like they might seem small, but they're all like a part of a bigger thing. You know, if you make your bed, the likelihood is you can get other things done that are not that fun to do, you know? And so that's really important. Like to avoid being too chaotic. Like chaos can be good to a certain extent, but like a lack of structure, routine definitely can backfire because you need good habits to go to the gym consistently too. Like things like that. Gym is essentially habit building. Yeah, exactly. It's basically that, just having your act together. That's the ironic part. Rules do equal freedom in these cases. So if that's what you mean, you're totally right about that because the better habits you have, the less time you waste, and the more time you have. What a win. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely a thing about the hygiene. That's very important. It's something you get used to. Like, if you smell a certain way, you're gonna get used to it. But that itself, right? You possibly smelling bad, you're gonna lose out on opportunities, so many opportunities, even jobs. So it's good to take, like, hygiene wise, you definitely have to be on top of it. Even if you think you're good, like you're like, oh, I brush my teeth every 2 days. And my mouth, I don't, it doesn't smell. You don't know that. And it's the same with like showering. If you're sweating, you should definitely be showering. So have to get going, you guys. So that's like a very simple one that I think a lot of people have together, but there's more things. When you tell somebody you're gonna do something, do it. In my opinion, things like that make you respected and are just good. Like, there's something worse than somebody you can't rely on who keeps saying they're gonna do something and they're not doing it. Like, that's gonna matter in your relationships. If you ever get into a relationship, you need to be on top of that. Both people need to be able to keep their word. That's how you build trust. So things like that over time start to matter. It's good to get your shit together, which means learning about yourself and knowing who you are, knowing like what stuff you actually like to do, what you don't like to do, who you are, what your good traits are, what your bad traits are. And you might think you know them, but it takes your whole life to really figure all of them out. If your whole life, like, there's always more to learn about yourself. So that's good. If you're taught good habits from an early age, I think it definitely makes it easier. And then there's obviously the whole certain things that you learn over time as you become an adult, like boundary setting. That's a maturity thing, to be honest. Like, if you're able, you need to, like, one of the most mature things you can do is learn how to say no. So that saves your time. It saves you from doing things you don't like to do. It saves like your values as well, because if you can't set boundaries with people, like tell them no when you mean no, they're going to cross your boundaries, and your principles, your values, everything's going to feel violated, and that's going to make you hate yourself. So, well, definitely in your 20s, you should be practicing boundary setting and telling people if you don't want to do something. So, yeah, Scav, hopefully not. That would suck. I do, Calvin, I do. Well, it's both. It's self-discovery and self-building. They go hand in hand. You learn a lot about yourself that you did not know. You're like, when you're a teenager, you're often confused. You're going through all these emotions, but you don't really have a sense of what matters to you. You might think you do, but there's a difference between thinking and knowing, and you don't always know. It takes a long time to learn those things and to truly be confident that you know. Mm-hmm. Critical thinking is so important. Metacognition, questioning why you think what you think, very important. Well, I do try to practice that, but there's like, you know, like it's hard, I would say. Like, self-awareness can be really difficult because you have to also learn about, like, when you start to identify all these weaknesses, like how to be nice to yourself and to be patient, because like, you might know that you're bad at something, you might know that you're struggling with something, but like, learning how to be patient, take it step by step in order to improve it over time is so important, instead of taking big leaps. Exactly. It can be very difficult. I definitely struggle with that a lot in my life, and I've gotten much better with that. But like, it is so not worth it. And I think one of the most important things I learned for myself is that you're not responsible for other people's feelings. I'm not responsible for other people's feelings. Like, they're responsible for their own feelings. You're responsible for yours. You should never prioritize somebody else's feelings over yours. So that's why it's important to say no when you want to say no, no matter if you feel bad or not, you know what I mean? Like, about how you're going to make them feel, and never treat others better than you treat yourself. Treat them as good as you treat yourself, maybe, but never better. And that's important for somebody who, you know, like, prioritize people's feelings at times. Exactly, Scub. Yeah. Well, that's totally fine too. If you want to do it on your own, it's, it's good. Having people you can talk to about that is like also pretty good. Being selfless is important, but there's this idea that selfishness is all bad. That's not true. It's just the association we have with it is something extreme. Selfishness is very important at times. All that means is that you're choosing yourself, right? And you should be choosing yourself at times. As a society, yes, it's good to help other people, but you can't really help other people if you're putting everybody before yourself. Like, that's not, people are going to stomp on you. That's not how that works. So, yeah. Right. Right, Sky. James. uh, yeah, I think a lot of neuroscience does not believe in free will. That's what I've read. But that topic gets people riled up, so I'm not going into that. Mm-hmm. Selfish and narcissistic, I think the line is very clear. A narcissist will be people who take advantage of someone else for their own gain. If you're not taking advantage of other people, if you're not intentionally hurting other people or doing things, you know, like entitled things where, again, like you're just kind of using somebody, that then you're not a narcissist. That is what a narcissist is. Narcissists, like, they put themselves first above everybody else, so they'll take advantage of people. Being selfish just at times means that you're putting your needs before somebody else's. Those are two different things, you know? It is good to work on yourself, but, you know, right, an actual narcissist when we talk about that, but there are certain traits that go into that make a narcissist, and one is that they do take advantage of other people. When somebody says narcissistic, I mean they mean like the whole, the slang term at this point, because yes, a narcissist is somebody, like, it is a clinical term technically or literally, but I know that's used very loosely. The same thing as gaslighting, that term is used very loosely as well. So mm-hmm. Yeah. So he could check someone. Dude, hockey is cool. I mean, it's not that blurry though. It's, unless we're talking about the derogatory version of selfishness, then perhaps it can be. There's things that are very similar, but I'm just saying that know that selfishness isn't always a bad thing. Right, exactly. And you're right. They are different things, and those are specifically traits. I just made the assumption because I'm assuming he's not talking about the clinical term, but hmm, yeah, maybe. To take revenge with someone, take advantage of me, how to reason with not doing it. Here's the thing. Like, when somebody treats you really badly and you go through a bunch of nonsense because of them, like, I absolutely understand why some people are like, I want to get back at them. But you have to recognize that in your life, your time is the most valuable thing that you have, your energy and your time. And you already spend so much energy and time on this person that if you decide to try to get some sort of revenge, whatever that means, you're putting more energy and time to them again. You're literally giving them your best resources. And so that's why often it's not worth taking revenge. Um, it's best to learn a lesson from it. And the lesson you can learn is to identify those behaviors and traits that the person, whoever hurt you, had, to avoid people like that in the future. You know, take it as a lesson for yourself, but you know, just recognize that what you're giving up if you decide to invest more time in this person. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not. But yeah. Right. It's just like, dude, it's just not worth it. Like, I've definitely been in positions like that myself. And I'm just like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that, you know, like, and it would have been justified, mind you. But ultimately, I decided not to because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I want to be done with this. Like, this is not worth it to me. You know, like, why, you know, what's like the benefit versus the gain, or the cost versus the benefit slash gain here? It's not worth it. Hmm. Right, right, Phoenix. And you say that for a reason. When I was younger, I was like, that seems like such a like convenient thing to say, you know what I mean? And like realizing now it's just a lot of times any sort of extra energy, which is I guess what we mean when we say revenge here, is not worth it. Like it's just not worth it. Unless they killed your dog or something, then, you know, go for it, I guess. But most things are just like things that happen to you because you got suckered into it a lot of times. You know what I mean? Obviously there's like a lot of exceptions, but like, you know, I'm assuming people mean like a bad relationship, somebody took advantage of them, this and that. And that sucks, but it happens to most of us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. John Wickham. uh, for certain things. Revenge does feel so good though. I mean, I guess it depends what type of revenge. I can't even like, you know, I can't comment too much on that. But like, I'm just telling you from my own experience and what I know about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's toxic positivity is really annoying. Yes, I have heard of it. That's a good song, Calvin. I agree with that. I like that song. Absolutely. Now, I will tell you that words lose meaning when people use them incorrectly, and they change meaning when people use them incorrectly. And that's why, for me, I do like to make sure that, you know, like I don't use terms too loosely. I mean, I just study communication, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, literally my other channels focus on this kind of stuff, but I'm trying to um like have practical lessons you can apply to it as well, techniques, tools, whatever that you can use. But like I like talking about this stuff because I think it's super important, and definitely come to realize a lot of people like we're just not thought critical thinking at all, and it can it's so detrimental in so many ways to not be able to critically think. Yeah, that's true a bit. That's true. I mean, but I think that oh shit, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Hey, thank you so much taking back thinking of relationship. What of astrology? I don't know. I mean, I don't really like follow astrology. I believe in journaling. I like journaling. That's something that I'm trying to get back into. Um, I don't know too much about manifestation. I watched like a few videos, but journaling definitely, I like the idea of it. Mm-hmm. How strong they are in certain areas. A lot of people do, but there's also a lot of people who have like imposter syndrome. Hmm. Right, definitely not easy, but good to learn. Those are the kind of classes they should offer at school. I'm a Gemini. I'm not a minimalist, but I want to be more of a minimalist because I find myself really like a lot of stuff stress me out, but I also like the place to look nice. It's ridiculous. But like you know, like I don't know. Yeah. Hanging out alone both out. Thousands of people, not most people. I'm trying, Spin. June 8. Dumbo, what's up? Thank you for the 5 years. Hey, thanks, man. How are you? We all have our weaknesses. Mm-hmm. It's okay, a lot of people are. Yeah. Consumption does get exhausting. That's the thing. Anyways, I think it's time to get going. I stream longer than I initially should have or wanted to, but all's good. Depends if it's like comedy or something else. One of my favorites is Harold and Kumar for comedy. And I love The Great on Hulu, I think, or was it Netflix? I forgot. I love that show. It's good. Totally worth playing or watching, sorry. Okay, guys, let me get going. Have a good night. I'll see you guys. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but I will definitely stream on Thursday. Yes. Okay. That's funny, EG. And welcome. Good to have you. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.